Hi, this is Ken Okel in Times Square in New York City. This is a special video report, kind of a different speaking tip we're going to give today. It's all about how to stick out in a crowd.
After your audience has heard your presentation, what do you want them to remember? Like a good billboard, do you make people stop and think about your message? Don't let that message get lost in the crowd.
You know, in New York City, it seems like bigger is better, and bigger's pretty good, but you want to be bigger, better, and remembered, because a lot of people are going to go by these signs, and they're going to forget them an instant later. Sometimes you can have a big sign, but it doesn't really make much of an impact. I found one here in New York City. It's for the Olive Garden. And if you look behind me, you can kind of notice that the way the sign is spread out across the glass panes, well, it's kind of hard to see that garden and olive, those are separate words. Instead, they seem to run together. That's not a good way to communicate if people aren't sure what you're saying.
A lot of money was spent on a sign that's hard to read. Don't let this happen to your presentations.
You also see things like candy wars in Times Square.
In this corner, we have Hershey's. In this corner, M&M's. Both offer specialized items related to New York City. Now, how can you personalize your speech to your audience, just like the candy companies? Also, at M&M's, you can pick out your own mix of the candy colors. At Hershey's, you can buy a bucket of candy that you then fill with the help of a special machine. In both cases, customers pay much more for the candy than they would elsewhere. But it's okay because people are buying an experience and not just candy. What experience can you put in your presentation to add value to your audience?
Thanks so much for joining me for this special report. You can find out more about me by going to my website, which is www.kenokel.com. We'll have more of these reports coming up very soon. I'm Ken Okel. Take care.